Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the AirMech Strikedown 1v1 tournament, sponsored by Carbon Games, presented by Grizzly Wing, brought to you by OPTV Live. We are on game bracket AC, the round of 16. So that is right, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, everyone that's playing up to this point has actually survived quite far into this tournament and is still alive and kicking strong. However, this is a best of one match. So, one game stands between one of these players moving on and one of these players being eliminated. Who that will be, I have no idea. Both of these players, I think, are fairly evenly matched. And I'm really looking forward to see what exactly is going to happen and who's going to find the opportunity that they need here on Salt. That's right, we are on Salt. Our players for this match flying around in the Void Osprey, Annihilator. His opponent for this match flying around in the Shark Angel, BelligerentFool. BelligerentFool, first person I've seen so far to actually bring out an Angel in this tournament, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what can the Angel do up against other mechs that are more traditionally used in a 1v1 tournament format. Angel, by my opinion, is a fantastic late game mech. Once she passes level 7 and especially level 10 and starts really getting that sniper rifle online, the Angel becomes an incredibly difficult mech to deal with. But early in the game, Angel is very weak actually. Those pistols are very weak, the sniper cannon is not overly strong and runs out of energy very, very quickly, giving you only maybe 2-3 shots before you have to go and recharge. Whereas an Osprey, everyone's very familiar with an Osprey. Long carry times, long amounts of energy, healing abilities from air and ground, really just powerful. Now Annihilator, trying to push these Geminis out, was trying to sneak them out on BelligerentFool, but Belligerent did notice them, scouted them out, and is now trying to prepare up for them, getting some more tanks online, bringing out that sniper rifle, clearing out the tank, couple shots. That is the beauty of the sniper rifle. It drains energy fastest early in the game. It does take a couple shots to secure a tank on kill on even one tank, but it still works. I mean, you can see 437 damage per shot. 3 shots take out that Gemini. But later on, once you get that Hyper Rail, that ultimate ability online, Angel becomes a completely different beast. And I mean, she is a beast at that point. That is the best way to put it. Annihilator completely focusing on top, BelligerentFool mainly focusing on the bottom. We could just wind up with an old-fashioned base race on our hands. These two players could each be trying to clear out a path, seeing what they can do, and they're just going to try to push when they think they have the advantage before the other player can take some sort of advantage back. But no, Annihilator is completely pulling back, getting ready for the attack that he knows is coming. He's giving up on that top area, has pulled all but 4 of the Geminis off of there. Sniper rifle for the win. There you go, guys. You can see 1 shot. Oh, the creep absorbs that shot. Good thing for that Gemini, staying alive. Annihilator close to death. Is Angel going to get the kill? No, Annihilator staying alive. Belligerent does not secure that kill. So far, looking at the scoreboard, guys, we have had no deaths yet. Both these players have been staying alive, cutting it close many times, but they have yet to actually die. Annihilator coming really close that time. And that would just really be horrible after surviving that long against your enemy. To go down to neutrals is just not what you want to do. You want to stay up, you want to stay alive. Annihilator having to deal with just all these sniper shots. Even that Osprey heal is just not fast enough. BelligerentFool taking a look. Level 2 on the sniper shot here. He needs level 7 so he can get that Hyper Rail ultimate online. Once that kicks in, it's going to be a completely different story, but he has to survive long enough. Looking at the scoreboard here, 30 upkeep to 40 upkeep. He is actually staying in a good position. That sniper rifle doing its job, leveling him up, clearing out 1 to 2 tanks at a shot, keeping Annihilator never in a position where he's never getting a big enough advantage to completely push out and dominate the map. Really, I got to give a lot of props to BelligerentFool. He's really showing us how Angel can be a very viable mech, even in a 1v1 situation, even before she hits her late game potential. And here we go. Once again, sniper rifle out. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, done. 1 shot, 2 shots, 3 shots, done. And now you're out of energy. But still, now that Belligerent is level 5, he gets 6 shots from that sniper before he's got to refuel. But Annihilator trying to realize, okay, you know what? My enemy is so worried about the tanks on the bottom. Let me try to take advantage of the top. Let me see if I can find an opening, find a weakness, push through. The thing that he did not count on was just Belligerent just being that map aware. Oh, misses the... There we go. Finally gets the generator where he wants it to be. 32 to 48 upkeep right now. Belligerent is about 1.5 times the amount of upkeep units that Annihilator is right now. Annihilator really needs to try to find some sort of opening, some area of opportunity, but just constantly having to deal with these sniper shots is just not what he wants to be, being realistic. I mean, you don't want to be constantly having to just deal with these sniper shots over and over and over again. 42 to 52 upkeep. Once again, Annihilator still down by 10 on the upkeep. Trying to keep up, but just keep losing 2 tanks every time that Belligerent decides to do a sniper attack. And Belligerent is playing it fantastic. When Annihilator's on the bottom, he's up on the top sniping. When Annihilator's on the top, he's on the bottom sniping, and he keeps alternating back and forth. This is a huge amount, though. I don't know how much more Belligerent wants on the field before he decides to push. Because right now, he has a pretty good advantage. Given time. All right, I think he's getting ready for that push, guys. You saw. He went around, he's scouting. He wanted to see what kind of defenses was along the path, along the map, and at the fortress itself. Based on what he saw, maybe I'm thinking he might be thinking it's time to push. I don't know. Let's see. He still wants to get more out of the field. Nope, not ready to push yet. Annihilator, meanwhile, trying to find an opening, flies right by Belligerent, does not see him, and due to that massive carry capacity of that Osprey, brings in 3 Geminis right to the corner, and guys, the damage is real. Look at those damage numbers, minus 240, minus 320, minus 400, the damage is happening, the damage is real. 1 Gemini is not going to be enough to stop it, but at least it's absorbing some of that damage. Annihilator comes in, saves 2 of his 3 Geminis, puts him up on the upper platform, trying to find an advantage. Belligerent using that sniper rifle. Again, the bane of air mechs everywhere. He is now level 7. Let's see. Has he brought? He has. He has brought his ultimate hyper rail ability online. This could now be a little bit troublesome. Annihilator definitely had early game advantage being in an Osprey versus an Angel, but now that we're getting later into the game, 70 units. Okay, Belligerent wanted to wait until he was max unit cap. 70 units out on the battlefield. He's now going to go, but did he wait too long? Because now, Annihilator, as you guys can see right here, has a lot of tanks out on this field. And these tanks are going to come in one by one. He's going to lose a significant portion, especially if he doesn't support it. And right now, he's not supporting it at all. These tanks are getting here. Goliaths out on the battlefield. First Goliath I've seen all day. Coming out on the battlefield. 2 more in the build queue. Blue tanks are pushing through, but the damage is real. He's pushing into a fortified position. So many of these units are going down. 40 to 66, 40 to 63, 38 to 63. Look at the upkeep just fall. 34 to 59. BelligerentFool stopping the push now. Turning it, pushing it in. This might turn the tide of the battle. But he did suffer some losses. But in the end, it does look like that he is going to actually pull out ahead. Annihilator close to death, needs to get out of there. So far, Annihilator is the only one to die once in this game, trying to keep his Goliaths online. Ugh! 1 goes down. 122 go down. He loses them both. He does not go in there at the right time to try to pull them out of there. He runs out of energy, drops them down, and he just feeds BelligerentFool, and that was massive food right there. BelligerentFool all the way up to level 9 now, and he knows that the battlefield is wide open, and he's not going to give his enemy any opportunity to try to recover from this. He is going to push. He is going to push hard. Oh, man. Guys, come on. Can you feel it, guys? Can you feel it? You can feel it, guys. The train of death is rolling in. to Green Central Station. And it just may be too much to handle. Can Annihilator survive this? He's got 3 Goliaths. He's still alive. He's trying to keep his Goliaths alive with healing. He cannot die. Whatever you do, Annihilator, you cannot die. If you die, it will be bad, but he's not barely, almost died, stays alive. His main fortress out of energy to heal him. He has no place to heal and recover, but so much damage is done. BelligerentFool has lost almost everything. BelligerentFool not there to fully support. He was worried about securing this close outpost, and in the process did not support his tanks. He did not spread them out. He did not put them all over the place, and in the process lost a lot of them. But now Annihilator not worrying about his base. He's more worried about this outpost, and by ignoring these 5 Geminis that were attacking, he might lose the game from that. When damage is coming in on your corner, guys, you do not ignore it. At least put a tank in front of it. He lost too much. He was too worried about that outpost that it cost him the game. There's no way, unfortunately, for him to come back at this point. This is BelligerentFool's game. That close outpost cost him the match. And there we go, guys. GG. Being called by BelligerentFool, and your winner of this match, and gets to move on to the quarterfinals. One step closer to all those prizes that are on the line is BelligerentFool. That, ladies and gentlemen, was game AC of the Air Mech Strikedown 1v1 tournament, sponsored by Carbon Games, presented by Grizzly Wing. Stay tuned for our quarterfinals.